Carrie Marie. So nice to have you on here today. I'm super excited. I just was called to share something with you today, and it's because so if you don't know, I use affirmations quite often in my daily life, so much so that I just wrote a book about it called Mom Mantras, the Daily Affirmation Guide for Mothers of All Kinds. And the reason why is because affirmations have just been so powerful for me. But then I realized early on with using my affirmations that sometimes I wasn't really feeling them. Sometimes it seemed like I was just going through the motions and saying them or reading them, and there was nothing that was changing, and I didn't really feel them. And so I wanted to hop on here today to just share 3 tips that have been super helpful for me for making my daily affirmations so much more powerful. And so the very first one is to make sure that you're tapping into a lot of your different senses with these affirmations. And so not just reading them, but also writing them down, saying them out loud. And it's even more powerful if you can look at yourself in the mirror while you're saying them. I am, and whatever that affirmation is for the day. I am affirmations are extremely powerful, and also listening to them. So sometimes when you're saying them out loud, you can record yourself saying them, and then you can listen to them back. So that's the very first thing, is to just make sure that you're not just reading your affirmations in one way. Make sure that you're using different senses so that you're hearing them, you're saying them, and you're actually reading them. So that's one of the ways. Number 2 is to set reminders. Sometimes we need reminding about these things because for me, I used to just write down some affirmations in the morning when I was going through my morning routine, after I did my meditation, and write down things I was grateful for. I was just writing down some affirmations that came to mind and that I just really wanted to feel. But then that was kind of it. Then I almost not really forgot about them, but they were not top of mind by any means. But then I realized that by sometimes I will write them down on a sticky note and stick it on my computer. Or sometimes I will put even a reminder on my phone that will just pop up at random times to remind me of that. Like, oh wow, I am powerful. I am worthy. I am awesome. All of those kinds of things. So I highly recommend doing reminders. And it could be that when you're writing your daily affirmations in the morning, that you do write them down on sticky notes or on a piece of paper that you stick on your refrigerator or on your phone of some sort. Either the messages that pop up, or maybe your background, or maybe you have a notebook that you keep right on your desk or right near where you're going to be working for the day. Write them down on that and have it open so that you can see it all times. So that's just another way of just kind of keeping it top of mind, that you just need that little reminder throughout the day. And then the third thing that I want to share with you is a little bit more, gets you thinking a little bit more, because I don't know about you, but sometimes when you say some of the affirmations, or when you're reading them, you don't really believe them. You don't really think that you are what you are saying, right? It's hard to believe, especially if you're not in that state of mind, you're not in that point in your life or in the day, and you're just not feeling it. So I have found that if you so there's this thing, and I don't remember who I originally heard it from, and so I can't give the person credit, and it could be that I've heard it in multiple places, but sometimes when you restructure things, your mind thinks about things in a different way. So if you are to ask yourself this question, like, why do I feel powerful? Why do I feel worthy? That type of thing. You're making your brain like, oh, why do I feel like that? And it really makes your brain take a step back and think of it. It gives you reasons why you are that. Whether or not it like pops into your mind right then when you ask that question, but it gets your brain thinking, wow, why is it that I do feel powerful? That kind of thing. So I'm actually going to read you a couple things from here, and I'm just going to open it randomly, because for me personally, I feel like sometimes just random ones, if I just stick my hand in a book and read what's on the page, it was something that I was meant to read that day. I don't know about you, but that's what I always think. So I'm going to just open it up. And sometimes it's something that I just really, really need to hear. And sometimes I don't know why I need to hear it, but it makes a difference. I am brave. So you can repeat that after me if you'd like. I am brave. I stay strong and bold as I dive into every situation. Okay. Oh, I'm just seeing some comments come up. Hello, Craig. Hello, Daniel. Oh, yes. Say hi to my husband for me. All right. Let's see. I'm surprised you're on the computer at work. I'm going to open it up to one more. I am valuable. My true self, talents, and generosity are truly valued by those who matter most. I am valuable. So go ahead and repeat those. And if you don't have, if you have not ordered my new book yet, I highly recommend it. It's excellent to read through these. I have some little how-tos in the beginning, including the ones that I talked about today. And there's just so many powerful affirmations in here that will really help you throughout the day. And also, this is a great gift. It's made for mothers, but even if you don't actually have children of your own, if you are a mother of any kind, you're going to really benefit from this. So I really hope that you will take a peek. You can actually learn more by going to mommantras.com, and there's a link on there to buy. There's a little bit more of information about the book itself, and also some very sweet testimonials from people who have read my book already and provided me with testimonials. I really appreciate all of you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. Drop a comment to let me know, what you got out of this, what you learned from today. And if you're going to start saying your affirmations, reading them, writing them, listening to them, and set reminders on your phone. And then whenever you're not really quite feeling it, ask yourself, why do I feel like that? So hope this was helpful. Have a fabulous rest of your day and enjoy your weekend. Bye.